Shalom. Well, I start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and El's great millstone. Salutations to the old lit. This pushing truth across four corners of the true Savior Charity. Right, this is the brother. I'm one about from the Birmingham Camp Outbound GMS. Real quick, this one gets us sitting. This is an article I ran into on the Daily Beast about Bill Gates. Using the coronavirus to implement brain chips, or the RFID chip, the mark of the chip, RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, in the scriptures in the King James version. But I'm getting into it. It said Trumpists believe Bill Gates is using coronavirus to implant brain chips. All right, say billionaire Bill Gates and his wife, Melinda, I think it's Melinda. Yeah, that's right. Let me read it again. Billionaire Bill Gates and his wife Melinda have committed $100 million of their own money to fight the coronavirus pandemic. In return, a fevered segment of the pro-Trump internet is convinced the couple wants to kill off a good portion of humanity, then install mark of the beast style tracking chips in whoever survives. So yeah, hey, so shoot, this word of the Lord Yahweh Shai, through the apostles and brethren, is teaching the truth. Hey, people are starting to realize and understand what's really going on. What's the whole situation? Why this pandemic going on? What's gonna be the conclusion of it? And Bill Gates is right now in the talk right now, because he wants to push the vaccine, which are ultimately the mark of the chip, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. And people starting to wake up to it, man. But reading on Wednesday, pro-Trump personalities and regular Trump White House guests Diamond and Slick became the latest to push conspiracy theories about Gates, tweeting that the Microsoft founder was open on a secretive agenda to rule the world with vaccines and vowed to take any coronavirus vaccine that Gates was involved with. So there's Bill Gates, Elon Musk, the elites, the ones that got the money, whatever, is trying to push. They're trying to push that, and they're gonna do it. It's prophecy, and Lord Yahweh Shai, hey, gonna let these devils do what they do, but he ain't gonna let them go that far with it. But you're not going to make. Here we go with this part right here. You're not going to make black people the guinea pigs for this right here. Lynette Diamond Hardaway said in the video, "We are not going to be your experiment or your project." Rochelle Slick Richardson added. So yeah, man, they people starting to wake up, like they letting Bill Gates know, and whoever else, we're not gonna be your experiment. You're not gonna be shooting us with these vaccines. That's what they want to do, and like I say, that's what these devils want to do. The Edomites, so-called white people, want to do. Red people, the Red Nation. They want to take out Jake, with the vaccines, and ultimately want to track you, so-called Negro, Latino natives, with the RFID chip. Have control of what you're doing, your every move. So that's what they want to do, especially because this truth is out here, and a lot of and I say the elect, but people starting to wake up. The Negro, Latino natives, and the general Israelites are starting to wake up to the truth and what's going on, You know, I don't know all Israel, but mainly, the truth is out there. And people are starting to realize what's going on and what's to come. What's the whole agenda with these Edomites, these so-called white people, red people are trying to do. It said Diamond and Slick. These two, these loudmouth nigga women, so, but they're just starting to realize, I guess, But Bill Gates' money does not give him permission to control and rule the world with vaccines. It said Bill Gates, who have used African and Indian tribes, which so-called Negroes are not Africans. Y'all the Israelites, and the Indians are the natives, the so-called natives. Y'all Israelites, y'all the tribe of Gad. So the 12, from Judah on down to Issachar. You got the 12 tribes of Israel. But just kind of have a clarification on that part. But it says, the children to experiment with non-FDA approved drug vaccines. Both countries raised the red flags about the unethical nature of these trials and will ignore his an academic review that everyone should read. She got, I guess, a link to read about it, but read some more of this article. It said Diamond and Slick, who had visited the White House on several occasions, been featured as campaign surrogates and been boosted by Trump, aren't alone. Newsmax White House correspondent Emerald Robertson claimed last week that Gates wants to use vaccines to track people, while Fox News host Laura Ingraham, who has met with Trump to discuss the coronavirus, tweeted that Gates and other globalists wants to use the crisis to track people. Gates' name appeared on protest signs meant to criticize higher social distancing order, while former Trump advisor Roger Stone accused the Gates of wanting to microchip people. So Bill Gates, people are they coming at you. Hey man, your plan, your agenda is starting to be exposed in what you're trying to do. And it's through the spirit power, y'all, by from the apostles and the elders and brother, a great millstone that's teaching his word mainly, first and foremost. We've been pushing the videos and and exposing these devils, and through the spirit power, y'all, by from what they trying to do, who they are, revealing their wicked ways, So, so the people, because I say these two nigga women, that's who they is, Diamond and Slick, that, the ones that supporting Trump, whatever, coming at Bill Gates about using this coronavirus pandemic to, to put the vaccines in the so-called Negro, Latino, natives, Israelites, and ultimately track and use the RFID chip to put it inside the so-called Negro, Latino, natives, Israelites. Eventually the whole world, but like I say, the main ones the devils want to get chipped it and killed off, is the so-called Negro, Latino, natives, Israelites. It's some more in this article I'm gonna post in the description box, but I just want to get to the point of that and go to the scriptures. It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. For woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he know that he have but a short time. So these Edomites, so-called white people, the elites of the nation of Edom, Esau, they know I have a short time. So they finna push their agenda. They finna force it. It finna be more restrictions, forcing you to. They're gonna push it to where you're gonna have to take the chip. Now they putting out their door-to-door testing. So we in those times where these Edomites can do what they gotta do. Hey, do what you gotta do, You're gonna have sellouts in Israel as well. Sellouts in Israel, the so-called Negro Latino natives. You're gonna have sellouts, Israelites sellouts. You know, that's gonna be a part of it too. You know, they gonna take the chip, then they gonna try to force you to take it too, because you're gonna have sellouts. You know, ain't just gonna be all, you'll see the white man, red man, military troops or whatever it may be. It's gonna be Jacob and then two sellouts. You know, so yeah, when they say rejoice ye heavens, they're talking about the elect, the so-called Negro Latino natives, 144,000 and 1/3, because we see the men of the Lord, first and foremost, because we when these things, we seeing these things happen, and it's gonna come to pass. We see it, and when it goes down, we should rejoice when it goes down. When they shut down YouTube platform, we can't teach on YouTube or can't teach on the highways and byways. When all hell start breaking loose and starting to see the martial arts troops and door to door, kick downs, and for you to take the test or take the vaccine, whatever it may be, that's coming. So we should be rejoicing because it's over. It's over. It's over at that point. Once that goes down. So from there, we'll go to Revelation 13:16. And he calls off both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. So he gonna cause all both small, great, these elites, these Edomite so-called white men, they gonna cause the rich, poor, free or bond to receive the mark on the right hand or forehead, which is the RFID chip. It don't matter where you take it, the right hand, forehead. It don't matter where you take it. Don't take. The men of great myths don't tell you don't take the chip. We warning you, don't take that. You don't supposed to have nothing foreign in your body, like that. So these devils want, they want to track you, and then they gonna lie. I think I heard on I don't know if it was on CNN, but it was a news show. They said the chips don't have a tracking system, where satellites can track you. Like these devils or something there, but they just lie. They're going to continue to lie, to put that lie there so you can be comfortable for you to take the RFID chip. Which you're gonna have some people. You're gonna have people take it though. Cause once shit start getting tight, once that squeeze be put on people to take it, on the way to still function, buy food, all that, you're gonna have to take it. The next verse, Revelation 13:17. And then no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name and the number of his name. So you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell unless you take the RFID chip, which is that's the come, man. Cause food shortages gonna come, so it's gonna be pushed. Whether it be this year or going into next, it's gonna be pushed. But on next verse. Revelation 13:8, his wisdom let him that have the understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and the number is 603, which is 666, So there's a kaka statement, something that is implanted in you, that mark, which the mark from these these devils, the Edomites, they want to brand you, make you theirs, They want to be God, They want to be the Most High, They want to be, Yahweh Shai, They want to be the ones to control you, But like I said, Lord, Yahweh Shai ain't gonna let these devils go all the way with their plan, But so from there, we got Isaiah 36:6, and you're gonna have those that gonna take the chip, like I said. So I'm gonna read it. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, which Egypt is modern day America, reading on, whereon if a man lean, it would go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh the king of Egypt, all to trust him. So you're gonna have these people trusting the rulership of this world, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edomites. Who else? The bankers, the Rothschilds, whoever, they follow, who they believe in, whether, it be Trump, whatever, but whoever, the rulers of this world, they're gonna trust them, because or what option they gonna have. They gonna trust in taking it because a lot of people trust in this society, in this society, and they just comfortable on the grid. You know that a lot of people don't know how to really survive off the grid. And that's when for us, me myself and the men of the Lord, that's when that happens. We gotta just trust the Lord, Yahweh Shai, that Lord will take care of us, and we gonna get fed. We're gonna be all right. Even if we gotta go out to the woods or whatever. Run, be on the run. However may it go, the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna make a way for His men to escape and be delivered. Whatever whatever lot men of the Lord have, where we have some men to make it out of the time of tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble, and then which I'm gonna get it right now, out of temptation. Before I get it, Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So yeah, so the men of the Lord, and hopefully, I keep going, until the point of can't no more, can't teach no more. Then the men of the Lord kept the word, kept doing the work, kept teaching, kept being brotherly, whatever it may be. They stayed in the script. They stayed. They stay faithful in the truth of the word of the Lord. Didn't waver. No matter what came upon them. Losing, whether it be a job, a woman, car, or a home, whatever it may be. Those men gonna be the Lord. Those men gonna be the men the Lord gonna keep. Because they kept the patience, they kept the faith. Fought the good fight. Until the end, till they can't teach no more. And they just gotta, hey, Lord, y'all about to try to do your thing. Hey, the men of the Lord, 144,000, the righteous man did the work of the Lord, and it's just all about, the rest of it, got to act out, play out, let the Lord do His thing, let, it'll be the Lord's time, Lord Yahweh Shai, step in, which the Lord name Yahweh Shai is, He is deliverer. So, hey, let the Lord, do His thing from that point. So, from there, I ain't gonna make this too long, I'm gonna go into that. So, again, like our praises on glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahweh Shai, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.